This WCS represents how the part will set up on the CMM and helps with automating inspection planning, simulation, and collision detection. We'll go ahead and get the part set up on the CMM and then prepare a manual alignment to teach the CMM where the part is in its volume. The alignment strategy that we're using is what we call an auto align. This will guide the user and then intelligently calculate the measurements we've performed to match with the nominal model. Once the alignment is complete, it automatically accepts the results when they are within the set tolerance threshold and starts the build and inspect mode. Build and inspect mode is a fantastic tool for performing rapid in-process inspections to get results quickly and keep production moving. Now that we've seen what it takes to set up, align, and verify tolerance conditions for an in-process inspection workflow, we'll now segue into automating inspection planning, simulation and measurements, and simplifying inspection reporting. An inspection plan is a list of measurement objects and constructs used to evaluate the condition of a part. A single point manual alignment uses a single measurement to provide a rough starting position for an automated alignment that will follow up on that and lock all 6 degrees of freedom. Also, automated mode enables automatic path generation on features to further streamline the inspection planning workflow. As the inspection plan is built, you'll notice the Auto Inspect Manager on the right side of the screen starts to populate with the objects created in Automate. We'll go ahead and run what we've created so far. Similar to the behavior of the manual auto align performed earlier, the user will be guided on the first point. The difference now is the CMM will run the following measurements in automated mode. Now, let's continue to build the inspection plan and then run a simulation to verify our pathing is collision-free. We're going to go after a few of the cylinders for diameter and position, and we'll also capture a screenshot to help communicate the inspection results. Now, let's have a look at the pathing and make sure that we don't see any collisions before we run the program. Next, we'll go after a surface profile that we'll also use to construct a plane object and calculate flatness. We'll select the parent surface first and then select the chain that'll be used to drive the probe path. Further constructions can be performed to evaluate distances, angles, as well as all GD&T requirements. Although we step through this inspection plan, it can also be ran all at once and on multiple metrology devices with little to no editing. After running an inspection plan, the effort to create a report is nothing more than a button click. Now that we're in the report manager, we can make edits as necessary and add additional screenshots, and they'll be saved to the inspection plan for the next run.